Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Coach Chris from AccuTrader.net, and I'm coming at you with a little tech advice. I had talked earlier in the week that I was having some computer problems, and that's one of the threats or risks when you trade stocks, options, futures. Is the technology risk, and that's the risk of not only your internet dropping, but if you're having problems with your computer in the middle of the trade, can cost you a lot of money, time, effort, and headaches. So what I'm going to do is, for anybody that runs a Windows computer, I'm going to give you a big bit of advice here, and it not only applies to trading stocks, but it applies to your computer usage in general. Windows has a functionality built into it called a restore point. And what a restore point is a way of saving your computer in a state at that particular time where you know everything is just the way you want it. Now, why would you want to do that, you ask? Well, there's a lot of reasons. I don't know if you've ever been affected by it or had someone affected by it, but it'll be a virus that'll sometimes get on your computer, and I don't know exactly how they get it on there. I think it's from browsing certain websites. They'll place it onto your onto your computer, and what it'll do is it'll lock up. Basically, it'll remove all functionality of the computer. Unless you call a specific number that then appears on your screen. And then when you call into them, it's a hoax to not only extort money from you, but then they also try to get into other files, other important files on your computer, and try and defraud you of funds through your bank account logins, etc. They use a team viewer system or some other system to take control of your laptop once you call in, and you end up getting wiped out. But there's a way around that or other computer problems in general by creating these restore. Now, this is not automatically done by Windows, I don't believe. It used to be on some versions of Windows, but I don't think it is anymore. But what you basically want to do is periodically create a restore point on your drive. And what that will then do is give you the ability to go back to that point in time and restore your computer to a known good working state. So if you were to get that virus, as I just described it to you, you can, through a series of commands, log in, activate the system restore, and go back to that known good point, and that virus will no longer affect your computer. Now, in order to do that, all you have to do is search Google. I mean, you can search Google or search YouTube, and there'll be normalist. You can do it right on your phone or another working device you have. It will explain how it's a little technical in nature, but by following the videos, you can get into that area. So what you basically do is you go up, type in, depending on the version of Windows you have, simply go into the search down here and enter create, and it came up because I've used this recently. Create a restore point. Now I just did one, so I'm not sure what it's okay. So basically, what it's going to do, it's going to come up with this option. These are the two drives. This is the primary disk drive of the computer, and then this is an external hard drive. And basically, what it's saying is create a restore point right now for the drives and then so all you do is click on that, create, and then type a description. And so I'm going to put in here September 9th, September 14th, 2024. Now you can label this whatever is important to you, but by doing this, I know that on that date, I had a known working hard drive in the system state that I wanted it in. And so if I need to restore it, I'll be able to see which is the most current. And you can see here it goes through this little process. It's creating that restore point. It doesn't take that long usually to do it. Now, a lot of you will say, well, let's say I create a system restore point today, and in 6 months, I get the virus and I need to restore my hard drive. Am I going to lose all of the work that I've done in between? And the answer is no. And I don't know how they do this, but basically what it will do is it will restore the programs and the computer to this date, but it will not lose all the work in between, which is absolutely amazing. Now, I'm not saying don't continue to do normal backups. There's so many cloud options available right now to back up your computer fairly inexpensively. You should have that running in background at all times. But what this is actual control of your computer at the machine level. So it says the restore point was created successfully. We're going to close and we're going to exit out of here. And basically what the program then is system restore, I believe. System restore. That should be it. They're right down here. You click on that, and basically it will. We created the restore point, and then you can see here is how to use system recovery options in Windows. Okay, what is system restore? I'm not going to run it because I don't want to mess anything up. But that's basically all you would have to do. Is to get in, run that restore program. And this happens a lot. Have you ever installed a program or a device like a printer or something, and afterwards your computer just doesn't work the same? And I never understood why that happened, and there's no need to worry about that because you don't have to worry about it. But if you're having all kinds of problems, you can then revert your current computer back to a known, and it's right here, open control panel. Right here is, it's just a few steps, and it's a very simple process. It does take about a half hour or so to run the actual restore because it has to go back, but it's all automated, and it works great. So what I recommend doing is either just make a note to yourself on your phone's calendar or just a mental note that, and you don't have to do this every week. Do it every 3 months, 6 months, something like that. For most people is going to be fine. But trust me, it can save you a lot of headaches. When this happens, it's usually when you need your computer really bad. So it's nice to have a way to go back and get back to that known state. So I hope this helps you guys. Coach Chris, AccuTrader.net, signing off.